Karen's in Virginia. Our sons do not have credit cards. They use a debit card from a checking account. We've been told they need to get credit cards and carry a low balance to get good credit. They don't want credit cards. How are they ever going to buy a house without building credit? It's a shame you can't even build good credit by paying your credit cards off every month. How should we advise them? Well, Karen, I think you have the wrong goal for your sons. You are teaching them, or you believe, they seem to have their act together, but you believe that their best, shortest path to prosperity is a high FICO score. The only way you get a high FICO score is you borrow money and you pay it back. Why? So that you have the opportunity to borrow money and you can pay it back. Why? So that you have the opportunity to borrow money and you can pay it back. Why? So that you get a high credit score. Why? So that you have the opportunity to borrow money and pay it back. A 750, 780 credit score costs you somewhere around $100,000 in interest. That's a dumb butt goal, lady. I wouldn't want my kids to have that as their goal. Why do you want anybody to build their credit? It's a freaking dog chasing its tail. There's no data that says using a credit card causes you to become wealthy. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of data that says otherwise. Why in the world would you want your kid to smoke pot part of the time? That's dumber than a rock. No. They've got it figured out. Now, can you get a mortgage without having a credit score or having, in quotes, stupidly built your credit? Yes, you can. Pay your landlord earlier on time, have a reasonable down payment, be steady on your job for 2 years, and the mortgage company can, if they know how, like Churchill Mortgage does, can do manual underwriting, which means they actually do underwriting. Instead of just looking at one number and going, ooh, ooh, make the loan, ooh, ooh. A monkey can make a FICO loan. And so that's what the problem is with the mortgage industry. It's gotten dumbed down to this level. So, no, your kid's got it figured out. Tell them to go to Churchill with no credit score, never having borrowed money in their entire lives. When they get ready to buy a house, and they'll be ready to go. Don't worship at the altar of the great FICO. Oh, FICO, you are the provider of all good things. We bring you offerings of interest. We bring your gold card to you, FICO, and we set it at your feet. FICO, thank you for letting me fleece my car and pay an effective rate of 14.22%. Thank you, FICO. You are the provider of all good things, great and small. Thank you, FICO. This is the typical American in their stupid worship mode. Stop it. It's ridiculous.